Hello, friends. Simon the Griff here, and expositional dialogue. Go now!
Yes, I appreciate the attention, but you have things to do. You've made arrangements to gain the trust of the Lotus Assassins, but haven't followed through. The Executioner wants to see you excel in the arena. Progress far enough, and he will gladly recommend that you be recruited. If you prefer, you could still seek out the Inquisitor by speaking with Scholar Dun Gao in the Scholar's Garden. Your progress is admirable, but don't become too close to the Lotus Assassins. Their power is seductive. That is how Death's Hand gained influence over my father. After the disappearance of my uncle, Sun King, the Hand of Heaven, the Imperial Order of the Lotus Monks was directionless. Instead of taking on that role himself, my father gave it to an advisor, Death's Hand. I was only a baby at the time. He did not have enough time. The burden of state is heavy, and he is not a well man. Death's Hand takes advantage of this. Regardless, the Lotus Monks were placed in the care of Death's Hand, a duty reserved for royalty. It was almost as if my father took Death's Hand into our family. My family. We have been caretakers of the Empire for generations. We have created a bastion of culture in an otherwise uncivilized world. Death's Hand threatens all of us. It is my duty to see that the natural order is preserved. About me? But why? I mean, there's so much I've told you already. I really don't think that we need any more information to complete our mission. Oh, well, I suppose I could answer a few questions. Although I'm sure more than enough has been said about me by the peasants or others, I am quite used to defending myself from all quarters. Am I really that way? Perhaps I appear to be, but only because I have no other way to fight what is happening. I care deeply about the traditions of this land. It pains me to go against what I try to protect. What other choice do I have? I hope the people speak of other things, how I try to make things right. How very superficial, yet flattering coming from you. I suppose peasants tend to focus on certain things, given their short and brutish lives. Something to imagine, some perfection to see. And do you agree with them? Wait, this is further than I thought this conversation would go. This is not proper. I will not allow it. You presume too much. I think we have had quite enough amusement for now. Perhaps we will continue this a little later. I have enjoyed our little talk. I wish you luck.
Many people try to break into the Bronze Division and fail miserably. You should be proud of yourself.
You deserve it. It was an honor to face you.
Crimson Kana is the champion of this round. You'll have to face her eventually. Be ready when you do. Now that you have qualified for the Bronze Division, your challenges will be more difficult, but you'll earn greater rewards. I want the very abacuses of heaven to rattle with the name Raging Dragon, so I've prepared something memorable. The guards rounded up a group of subhuman things around the great southern forest. We're going to release them into the ring in groups for you. Are you ready to get started? Dead?
first time I've gotten to talk, really. But anyways, yeah, so basically what we're doing, the next couple videos will take place during the, excuse me if I sound a little weird, some asshole I work with, gave me his little sickness, so my throat feels like, ass right now, but anyways.
These monsters crave the flesh of man.
Alright, so basically, what we're fighting cannibals, which are immune to, magic apparently, but, you fought them before, so they shouldn't prove any problem. The best thing to do is to take out the main, I forget the main dude's name, but the normal tall one, because he's the biggest threat, because he has, the Tempest style, so he could get you like, stun, paralyze you, and have all the other ones just wailing on you. So the best way would be to take him out first, for he's the biggest threat. But yeah, the next couple videos will be taking place in the arena, which I really like that they fleshed out the arena, like as much as, like, KOTOR 1's my all-time favorite RPG slash game. As much as I like that game, like, you gotta admit the arena is a little, like, as fun as it is, like, it is a little, like, lackluster, for lack of a better word. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, so, like, you fight, like, what? Like, Deadeye, Duncan, Gurlon, like 5 people or something. 6 if you do the evil side when you fight Bendark Starkiller. In this game, they flesh out the arena a lot more, which I really like.
That was a good start for the Bronze Division. Those beasts are far stronger than they look. Next, you're going to step into what we call the Pit of Pain. It's not the most original name, I'll admit, but that's 500 years of tradition for you. The arena floor will be set up with ancient magical devices. They will attempt to fry you to a crisp, much to the crowd's delight. Your job is to stay on your feet for the course of the match while they fling deadly projectiles your way. I'd suggest dodging, but that's just me. Are you?
Next. And I've noticed, like, throughout, like, you notice how voice actors, they sort of, stay in a circle or whatever, like, they sort of hang around in the, like they work together on certain things, very similar, like, most of the BioWare people, they stick to, like, they stay through, like, a lot of the voice.
The pit of pain. Only the quick survive its fiery embrace.
Like a lot of these voice actors you'll notice in, like, KOTOR and stuff like that, and Mass Effect. So this one's actually sort of annoying. Basically what you gotta do is dodge all... Motherfucker, god damn it. Dodge all the projectiles, and the best thing to do is not to stay in the middle, because those things pop up. It's easy... oh, fuck. God damn it. Oh, fuck! No! Shit. Sorry about that. I'm retarded right now. The ice is the worst because it freezes you, and that just the best course of action, which I was reluctant to do first because I'm a fucking dumbass. Just run around. Dodging, it's sort of unpredictable. Like, you get that moment where you slow down when you're exiting the roll, so the best thing to do, just run around, And don't try to use the focus, because that slows down the timer as well, so that just, But yeah, no problem there. Well, unless you're me. But yeah, yeah. Apparently I was reading on this article that they're taking out, I don't know if it's true or not, but they're saying they're taking out a story mode because it got leaked in the new Super Smash Brothers. I hope not. That would suck, because the story modes are fun to do. Speaking of Nintendo, can't wait in October. The new Wind Waker game comes out, which should be very good. Highly recommend it if anyone's a Zelda fan. Pick it up.
Fantastic! A test of speed passed with exceptional celery. Now
Your sudden and polite silences are always appreciated, Queen. I have a message for Raging Dragon. Kylon the Serpent has, as promised, been watching you intently. You have impressed him so far, and he is interested to see how you fare in your next match. The Serpent foresees your victory in the next match, and in fact his prediction was silver. He sincerely hopes that his faith in your skills was not misplaced. That is all. If you will excuse me, I have some people who need to be spoken to.
well, I'm certain that won't be a problem for you. Did you have a question for me? Yes, your next fight. There's been a bit of a change in plans. Not that it will affect you too much, of course. It's all part of the traditions of the arena, you see. I have word that you're going to be facing a fighter specially chosen from the guild, you see. As soon as you're ready, you'll be facing him instead of a normal match. I was originally thinking that you'd done well enough to face Crimson Kana for the Bronze Division Championship. Things change when the guild's involved, though. I'm certain it will be a small thing. Best to just finish it now. Are you...
Alright. Well, as I was saying before, good old Brian Murphy cut me off there. Yeah, I was saying I noticed like half the characters, like let's take Dawnstar for instance, like a lot of the voice actors are like in like I've noticed 3 or 4 of them in No More Heroes, which I think Dawnstar does Holly Summers, which isn't. I think she's the chick that has the robot leg that you fight on the beach.
Why the serpent would return to the ring? Am I not retired? Yes. Does that mean I do not care about your entertainment? No. You've all seen the fury and the intense focus of Raging Dragon in the ring. Now, it's time to put these abilities to the test. And so, the serpent gives you a real spectacle. Have your silver handy to place your wagers. I give you evil and terror in cards.
Alright. So we're fighting a toad demon. Really, you know, they're pretty easy. You've fought a couple of them so far. Basically, I find the weapon to be the most effective, not magic. Why the... Damn it. I was testing my fist to see if that would stop, but it didn't. Because they can, you know, each swing will poison you, and the weapon will give you a nice gap between you and him. So as you can see, I didn't get poisoned once because I beat that guy up like a boss, just like Lord Cat. Or Billy MC. Shout out to Billy MC and shout out to Retsu Play. Shout out to Retsu Play Billy MC. But anyways, yeah.
That was an exceptional fight. I haven't seen demons in the ring before. No one questions your skill. That is why you were allowed to fight that beast. I'm convinced that you deserve a shot at Crimson Kana. Your victory has sealed the deal. That reminds me. I was asked to instruct you to talk with Lucky Cho before your next match. He didn't say, and when I asked, he gave me that glare of his. Go, speak with him now. The sooner you do, the sooner I can return you to the ring.
Alright,
From what
so...
I know of her, the guild doesn't usually conduct business this openly, or in such elegance.
Before you face Connor, I'd like to present you with a mutually beneficial arrangement. Fortunately for you, my employer, Kailan the Serpent, has a vested interest in your success against Connor. This is Sweet Poison Lin, a master of the toxicant arts. Lin, this is Raging Dragon, the fighter we discussed.
I know this one by reputation, and that's enough. I trust you'll consider this discussion private and potentially very beneficial.
Crimson Kana's rise to Bronze Division champion has been good for business, but she has become troublesome of late. She believes that the Serpent runs the arena with little concern for honor, and she's right. The problem is that she cares. This place is not corrupt so much as open to interpretation. The Serpent and I believe that Kana needs to be stopped. We want you to replace her as the Bronze Champion.
It should be a simple matter to slip a slow-acting but extremely deadly poison into Kana's drink before the match. I would say you would be unable to lose this match unless you were to drop dead yourself. What could be easier? When Cho approached me regarding this matter, I felt that it might be in the best interests of the Greater Guild if I were involved.
If you accept, the guild will cover half of Lin's usual fee. The remaining cost will be roughly half of your winnings from defeating Kana. For Kana's match, but I'm sure Queen knows better than to ask too many questions.
Kana will prove an easy foe under the influence of my concoction. Simply wait her out if you wish.
Do not simply wait her out. Face her, fight her, and put on a show. Our business is concluded. It is time for you to leave.
Alright, so we're gonna...
I have my sources. Some of them rich, some of them poor. These fine wares may have changed hands a few times over history, but that's the nature of such things. Magical enhancements and knowledge.
Yeah, that's pretty useless. Okay. So, if you don't take their offer and fight Crimson Tana, like, tell her.
I want to hear that you're ready for your... What? Until the guild stepped in, I was ready to give you an attempt at the Bronze Division for your last match. Now it's time. Are you ready to face Crimson Tana, the finest sword this august arena has seen in 5 generations?
Alright. Damn it, Brian Murphy. So if you don't take their offer and tell Crimson Kana, about said, plan, tell him, like, tell her, like, you wanted to fight honorably and stuff like that. When you fight her and beat her, if you beat her, she'll teach you that dual swords technique, which is one of the best weapon styles.
Must fend off raging dragon.
And as you see, she's very damn near dead. I just gotta nick her once. If I can, Jesus. Yeah, see? 2 hits did her in. I'm the winner! You suck! She's not... Well, she's pretty tough, normally, but, not too bad. But the sword style she gives you is, like, Crimson Blade, I think, which is really good, really fast, and if you upgrade it all the way, really strong. But when you first get it, it drains your mind, like, your mind bar so fast. That's one of the thing you gotta worry about. Upgrading the most is the focus cost.
Khan's winning streak has been broken at last. Dr. An has already pronounced the poor girl dead. The doctor wouldn't say what killed her, though. I suspect a weakness of the heart or some such. It will not look good that she collapsed when fighting you, but your record has been strong enough to both avoid and pervert suspicion. Come now, dearie. I'm sorry, but there's no room for bonuses, extra payments, or gratitudes of any kind. You'll be fine with the usual rules. Now that that's settled, what else can I do for you? When you walk the streets and hear your name among the crowds, be sure that your ego does not swell like the body of 11 gaping maw, god of inopportune gluttony.
You have anything to say?
Yes,
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, they just have the arrow above their head. I don't even know why I
I'm not sure
bothered.
we have the time. There are too many important matters at stake. We need to make progress before
Alright, shut up. Go away.
I
Go away. Anyways, back to...
The Browns Division champion. Remember, so
Dogs nipping at my heels aren't worthy of watching.
what do you need? Now that you are champion of the Browns Division, the Silver Division awaits. It seems that, indirectly, the Serpent has decided to keep your career interesting. A demon has been added to the regular roster since your earlier victory. And since you've shown aptitude, I'm letting you face him first. This is indeed an honor, though it will not be easy. Are you ready to defeat this horror?
I was just watching one of Armake's videos or whatever. I was like, have you ever noticed how terrible, like if anyone ever heard of Bomberman Act Zero for the 360? I was like, dang, that looks like the worst, one of the worst games ever made. I feel sorry for whoever bought that on launch day for $60.
Will the demon rend flesh from bone, or will a lone warrior prove stronger?
Alright, so we're fighting a elephant demon. If you're good, you have never fought an elephant demon before, but they're relatively well, they're powerful, but they're slow. So if you have like any like sort of fast style, what have you, that's probably your best method, is like taking it down with bug bites, not trying to take it down all at once, which they're not difficult. The only thing you really got to worry about is that stomp attack that goes in a radius, because that'll get you no matter where you are, if you're close to them anyways. but yeah, yeah, that's probably Rmake21. If you know him, he's like he's probably one of my all-time favorite YouTube personalities. Now though he has a new YouTube channel called The Waste Zero Time. You should check it out if you didn't know and you were a fan of his.
Another demon falls. We shall have to add a new division for you alone if this keeps up. Kylon the Serpent wishes to speak with you personally. This is rare honor. Do trust people like that. You have already been granted access to the back room of the arena, and the Serpent's private chamber is just off of it. You may as well go now and see what he wants. Oh, and one other thing. The Serpent has requested that you visitate him alone. I know you usually have a friend with you, but they'll have to remain behind for this meeting.
So we gotta go see Lizard Lips #2, aka the Serpent. Which, no one really likes him. I know I don't. He's a very annoying person, but, alright, what the fuck? Shit. Whoever this fucker is that keeps calling me, I don't know the number. They need to
We should
fuck
have
off.
told you that Kylon will only see you alone. Are you ready to go in now?
This is almost sad. Am I truly so threatening to the mighty Kylon the Serpent? Regardless, I'll be waiting with the others if you need me.
It is vital that we talk a moment. You handled yourself well against the demonic servitor. It was a rewarding experience for us both, I'm sure. Take this as my thanks. You are a young man, but I know you have the wisdom to see that my friendship has advantages. You may find that certain opportunities, mutually rewarding arrangements between us, will come your way in the near future. Good. I enjoy discussions with sensible people. Right now is an interesting time for an organization known as the Guild. I've no doubt that Queen has told you about us, if you didn't already know. Our organization is involved in many different activities, most of which operate below the view of the authorities of this great empire. I am suggesting that we align our goals for a time, an arrangement that could benefit us both. The Guild, you see, has recently developed a vacancy in its upper echelons. A man by the name of Gao the Greater has been killed, and with his death, a new leader must be chosen. I intend to replace him in that role, and I need good people to back me. Did you? An interesting claim. And one I'm not sure I believe. You don't match the description we have of the killer, but then the descriptions are fairly tenuous. If you are the one who killed Gao, then I owe you a favor. Consider my reluctance to turn you into the Lotus Assassins a repayment for that debt in full. There is the matter, however, of your friend, Whirlwind. I'm sure you know that he was one of the fighters here and that he left the arena. But do you know why? Whirlwind's past is certainly a colorful one. Did he tell you that he was thrown out of the arena? Public displays of rage and drunkenness, uttered threats of murder,
excessive violence, property damage, and I believe several charges of defecating in public. If you trust him, you are a fool. The Black Whirlwind is an impressive fighter, but he is better avoided than confronted. We couldn't let him fight as he was, so he left. His brother, Raging Ox, wisely stayed here and went on to become champion. You could reach that point yourself, you know. Indeed, that's a distinct possibility. To become champion yourself, you will need my support. That means you and I will work together closely. An amicable arrangement, one that will benefit both of us. You see, what is that noise?
Hey, you can't...
Damn you, serpent! I'll kill you where you stand!
No, you won't, Whirlwind. Just like last time, you will leave. I can see that this polite discussion has concluded, as so many do, in your odorless presence. We may talk again. Perhaps.
We're leaving now. You and I have to talk. Alone. It's important.
So, how are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good, besides my, getting, a chronic hepatitis from, my coworker. Wait, why'd I say that? Sort of disease. Yep. Yeah, well. I retract that statement. Moving on. Ugh. There we go. Let's see.
Look, you can't trust Kylo. I know he was probably offering you the world, or maybe all the wine in it was real crap. But
You didn't honestly think you were going to slip down here after that little display, did you, Whirlwind?
step back, Joe. Once in my life, I've got something important to tell someone.
You have nothing important to say, Lummox. You embarrassed Kyla the Serpent, and I'm going to make sure you never get a chance to repeat your performance.
I've been waiting. Time to cut off a serpent's tail.
Hidden Fist.
I love the music on this fight. Alright, so basically we gotta fight good old Lucky Joe, who he just uses leaping tiger style, which this dude he uses, and he uses what's it called? Thousand cuts. He's easy. He doesn't do much damage, but he takes a lot of hits. He's really a tough little bugger. But you just you corner him like this, especially with that new style we got. He's pretty much it's all over for him. But yes, I was looking online today. I was like, why do so many people hate Mass Effect 3? Why is so many people like so pissed off?
He falls like a monster. Better than I've been in a while. All this best behavior when you're in the city business is wearing on my nerves. Not the first time I've gone up against one of Kai Lob's thugs, Not at all.
Remember I told you I used to fight in the arena? Well, I was the best there was. Then my brother came to the city and decided he'd join the arena too. The arena was about the same as it is now. We and Kai Lan were there, and Lucky Cho too. But he was just a runt back then. My brother became the arena champion, the Raging Ox. They said he retired, but he didn't retire. He was killed. I should know. I'm the one who killed him. Raging Ox was one of Kai Lan's men. Well, he wasn't always. Kai Lan approached me first. When I turned him down, he went to my brother instead. I'm sure you know all about that. What with the Kana thing and all. I knew what was happening as soon as I saw her sway. But that's another secret I'm keeping. When Ox joined up with Kai Lan, I stopped getting good matches. Ox was fighting his way to becoming champion. And doing a little work for the guild on the side. He was so cocksure and wouldn't listen to his older brother. Once he fell in with Kai Lan, he stopped talking. Soon Ox became Kai Lan's enforcer and carried out his bidding. He'd skulk around in robes so no one would know the arena champion was a common thug. One night I followed Ox back to Kai Lan's. I was drunk and I was mad. I just wanted to tell Ox how dangerous Kai Lan was. Convince him to leave. Kai Lan was there. He tried to interfere. I attacked him, and Ox tried to stop me. When it was over, Ox was dead, and my axe was covered in his blood. Kai Lan just stood there, smiling. I would have killed him if I wasn't so stunned. After that, I left. The first time in my life, I ran. I ran, and I drank myself into a stupor that lasted for half a year. You do what you have to in the arena. Just don't fool yourself by working on the serpent. Lucky Cho's death just put you on the serpent's wanted list. I'd really like to see Kai Lan's face if he become arena champion. Of course, I'd rather just kill him. Come on, let's go.
Alright. Let's see. Let's level up a bit, shall we? Yeah, I was sort of like, how come they never, like, I thought this game did pretty good in as far as sales. I always thought it was weird they never re-released, like, they never did the second one. We're still waiting on that, and they've said it, like, even in the 360 era, like 2000, like 9 or something like that. They were like, you know, and there's screenshots and everything of the Jade Empire 2 and everything. I just think that's some I don't, you know. They got so many good franchises, BioWare. Oh yeah, I was talking about yeah, how come so many people have a problem with KOTOR 2 or KOTOR Mass Effect 3? I think, you know, the ending is just fine, even the original. Like, I think of it as like the ending to Lost. But anyways, that aside, thank you all for watching, and this is Simon Negriff, and this conversation right here, after this I'll shut it off, so you guys have a great day. Peace out. Take it easy.
Yes, I appreciate the attention, but you have things to do. You've made arrangements to gain the trust of the Lotus Assassins, but haven't followed through. The Executioner wants to see you excel in the arena. Progress far enough, and he will gladly recommend that you be recruited. If you prefer, you could still seek out the Inquisitor by speaking with Scholar Dun Gao in the Scholar's Garden. Your progress is admirable, but don't become too close to the Lotus Assassins. Their power is seductive. That is how Death's Hand gained influence over my father. After the disappearance of my uncle, Sun Qin, the Hand of Heaven, the Imperial Order of the Lotus Monks was directionless. Instead of taking on that role himself, my father gave it to an advisor, Death's Hand. I was only a baby at the time. I don't know. My father said he and my other uncle, Sun Li, were lost in the battle to end the long drought. But I can find no record of who or what they fought. And don't start your foolishness that your master is the glorious strategist. You have no proof of that. He remains a dead man, and possibly a traitor. Regardless, the Lotus Monks were placed in the care of Death's Hand, a duty reserved for royalty. It was almost as if my father took Death's Hand into our family. My family. We have been caretakers of the Empire for generations. We have created a bastion of culture in an otherwise uncivilized world. Death's Hand threatens all of this. It is my duty to see that the natural order is preserved. I need your help and will aid you in return, but I don't need to hear your insults. You will see when all of this is done. My father will be restored, Death's Hand will be punished, and you will take your master back to whatever mud hole you crawled from. I think we are through talking. Onward with business. I will trouble you with nothing else from now on. I will answer what I can.